Okay, good evening. Tonight we're going to look at the basic parts of a simple circuit in what will be a very short video. All right, first of all, let's have a quick look at the difference between static and current or circuit electricity. First of all, static electricity is what we've studied up until this video, and also what you've studied in the past. That's where electrons build up on an insulator, and if there are enough of them built up and their mutual repulsion is strong enough, they might jump from one insulator to another or to the earth, and that would create a spark. So for example, you would have seen that when you crushed sugar cubes, you might have seen that or felt it jumping off a trampoline or climbing out of a car on a cold, dry winter's day. On the other hand, circuit electricity or current electricity is when electrons are forced to move along a conductor, so a material that allows those electrons to move. The energy of those moving electrons can be made to be useful to us. And that's what we're going to study for the remainder of the unit. All right, so let's look at our very, very first, simplest electrical circuit. Simple circuits need three things in order to form. So in order to have a simple circuit, three things are needed. The first is an energy source that will get your electrons moving. The second is a conducting path for those electrons to follow. And that path must bring the electrons back to the power source in order to complete the circuit. If they don't have a circular path that takes them from the energy source back again, they won't be able to complete a circuit and nothing will happen at the load, which is the third thing that we need in a circuit. A load is used to transfer the electrons or transform the electrons' energy into another more useful form of energy, which could be light, which could be heat, or any other number of things, depending on what we're trying to accomplish. So those are the things you need written down, but let's look at one quick example just to illustrate what I mean. Have a look at this picture. This is a simple circuit. There is one element to this circuit that isn't essential and wasn't on our list. First of all, though, we have a power source, in this case a Duracell battery. We have conducting wires leading from the power source out to the load and back again. The load is that light globe. And finally, that fourth element that we don't actually need in order for this circuit to work is a switch. But it's been added, I suppose, for convenience. Not essential, but for the most part, you'll construct circuits with switches as well. And that's all for this evening.